Hello there everyone and welcome to the December 2023 Marvellous Monthly Release. First up we have our Builder Garden, and this is the fabulous blooming Freesia. In here you can see that we have a beautiful outline image as well as a ton of different sentiments on top of this stamp set here. The stamp set itself is 4x6. Inside the packaging you can see that we do have the layering guide, so this is going to show you how you can pop the stencils into place on that stamped image to create this beautiful effect. You can see the effect on the die set here. We have the outline die and also a friend sentiment with the shadow and also the sentiment itself. Also included is a simple colouring stencil set. So in this stencil set we have 4 6x6 stencils. We have a beautiful background as well as a mask in this stencil set, which is really quite cool. As always, we have a mini blending tool included in our Builder Garden, and you can see that we have that bright white bristles with as well as the ergonomic design. Next up we have our crafter flower, and this is the crafter flower Calla. I know a lot of people have been asking for this one, so I know that a lot of you are going to be glad that it's here. You can see that we have 4 different images in this one as well as some little leaves. You can see here the flowers themselves are all kind of bunched together on the die, so all you need to do is cut out it once and it will cut out the various different layers for that one flower. On the back of the packaging you can see that we do have the layering guide, so you can quickly and easily pop these together. We do have some beautiful kind of embossed marks on those leaves, so you can really create beautiful effects. Next up we have our mini delight, and this is the delicate butterfly, and this is so pretty. So in here we have a 4-layer butterfly as well as a really cute outline flower. The butterfly layers are so easy to put together, so it's really great for a beginner. The stamp set itself is 3x4, so you're going to get lots of different images on that small size of stamp set. It's small, but it is mighty. As well as the stamp set, you're also going to get the matching die. Next up we have the Dynamic Duo. This is Dynamic Duo Dainty Roses. This is so pretty. So this stencil set showcases some beautiful dainty roses, and we have 2 different stencils in the kit, both of which are 6x6. Within the packaging we do have the layering guide, and this shows how the layered stencil also works with the fabulous little 3x4 stamp set that we have. As well as the little details on this stamp set, we also have a number of different sentiments. Next up we have Spark Joy Ornamental Bouquet. Now this is so pretty. We have a number of different flowers in this little floral composition. You can see that the hot foil plate itself is really quite large and very detailed. As well as that we also have a layering stencil which coordinates with the hot foil plate. So this stencil set includes 5 6x6 stencils, each of which has various different portions of the hot foil plate, so you can quickly and easily colour that in using just some ink and your ink blending tool. We do have the layering guide within the packaging, so you can quickly and easily pop this together, and this is a beauty. I'm sure you're going to want to create this lots and lots. As well as that we also have the coordinating die available, and that's going to cut around the whole image that you can see on the hot foil plate, and it will cut around the image on the stencil as well. Next up we have the Through the Window layering die set. In here you can see that we have a beautiful window image as well as shutters and a little kind of plant tray as well. We also have various different images that you can put in this little scene to create a winter scene, an autumn scene, a summer scene, or even a spring scene. You can see on the back we do have the layering guide for the little snowman, and also various different ways that you can use the little pieces that you do have in this die set. Next up we have the Wood Stove Fireplace die set. This is so cool. So we have various different dies in this one that you can put together to create a beautiful realistic wood stove image. Some of these dies on this set do have embossed details, so you can add an extra touch to your layered designs. We do have the layering guide on the back, so you can quickly and easily pop this together. Next up, we have a layering stencil set. This is the Majestic Mountains, and in here we have 4 stencils, each of which are 6x6, and they have various different layers to the mountain scene. So all you're going to do is layer these up with different colors to create this really majestic mountain. Within the packaging, we do have the layering guide, so you can see how this is going to layer up, but it does layer up really quickly and easily, just one image on top of the other. Next up, we have the Sweater Pattern Builder. This is another fabulous kind of builder stencil that we have in our collection. In here we have 2 different stencils, and they're both 6x6 each. You can layer these together, you can play around with these and create some really beautiful patterns. On the back, you do have the layering guide on how this was originally intended to be used. Next up, we have a 3D embossing folder. This is the very pretty snowy stars. You can see that we have a beautiful background on here. The embossing folder itself is 6x6, so it will cover the front of an A2 card perfectly. You could simply emboss this onto a piece of cardstock to use as a background, or you could use some ink blending to really bring out the details. In this release, we are also adding to our collection of gouache. We have the very fabulous titanium white and also the carbon black. Now, these are highly used when using gouache, so that's why we have a bigger tube for each of these on this, and this is the 50 milliliters rather than the smaller one we have for our other gouache. With the white, you can add this to add a lighter tone to all of the colors that you already have, and then you can do the same with the black but to make it darker. We have also had customers wanting extra flip plates for their stamp wheel. We now have them. So you can see here that we're just going to have some additional plates that you can use when batch making cards. Fabulous idea. Also, with this one, we do have a little hole that has been drilled into the top of this, so you can use that for placement, but you can also use it to hang it up, so it's great for storage. As well as additional radial flip plates, we also now have a new square grid flip plate. So this is great for lining up all of your sentiments and for creating beautiful patterns. It also works in just the same way as our radial grid, so you can use this to create beautiful wreaths as well as use it for all of your stamp layering. We also have some fabulous new storage solutions in this release. We have the beautiful Dreaming in watercolor zipper pouches. We have a smaller one which has a little pouch on the front and also has a little pen holder right on the front as well. You can see that we have that beautiful pattern on the pouch, and then we also have the embossed design on the back and also on the zipper. You can see that we do have some fabric lining in there, really sturdy and really high quality with this pouch that you can see. For the larger pouch, we do have the beautiful printing all the way over this one. We have the embossed gold design at the bottom. We have a little holder for some keys or a little key ring on the side of this one, as well as the embossed ampersand on the zipper. You can fit lots of different things in here, and I'm sure that you're not just going to use these for crafting supplies. We are also going to be transitioning a plethora of colours from our crisp dye inks into our round fresh dye inks. These will all have mini cubes and re-inkers as well. The ones that we're going to be transitioning are Martian Terrain, Sugar Plums, Glacier Caves, Nature's Wonders, and also Coffee Break. So I have stamped these all out as well, so you can see just how beautifully they stamp, and you can also see the colours here. So in the Martian Terrain, we have Pastel Sunrise, Canyon Clay, Burnt Red, and Mahogany Bark. For the Sugar Plums, which is the purple family, we have Pale Mauve, Amethyst, Grape Agate, and Plum. For the blues, which is the Glacier Caves, we have Arctic, Caribbean Sky, Persian Blue, and Sapphire. For the Nature's Wonders, which is this beautiful green colour, we have Misty Moor, Marshland, Sea Forest, and also Mangrove Root. Last but not least, we have the Coffee Break, which is the Sand Dunes, Rocky Shore, and also the Mocha and Espresso. Last but by no means least, we have new colours of fresh dye ink, which is really exciting. So we have a purple pink collection, we have a yellow and also a green. Yours will have the proper lid on, I just have a prototype for this one. Our first new colour family is the dried petals. In here we have pink crystal, mauve, berrylicious and acai berry. Then we have our wood warbler. In here we have icy lemonade, oolong tea, citronella and also green gold. For our greens we have the forest trail family, and this is aloe vera, matcha tea, swamp green and also oak moss. Here is just a few beautiful projects from our design team members and guest designers. We really do hope you've spotted something in here that inspires you and makes you want to create something beautiful. Thank you so much for watching everyone, and we'll see you again really soon. Bye bye! Hello there! Did that video just spark your creativity? And do you want more project ideas and inspiration videos too? Well, if you do, please make sure that you subscribe to the Altenew YouTube channel. Also, make sure that you do click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye!